Okay, so in yesterday's video, I was telling you that we had some car trouble. And what it was is we had not car trouble, but an indication that we're having some problems. We had a check engine light come on. And we needed to, could be one of four things. It could be a variable valve timing solenoid issue. Could be a oil pressure sensor. Could be the wrong oil filter. It could be a wire harness. Or it could be the oil pump. But everything kind of indicated that we are having a variable valve timing issue. At least from what I can understand. We were going up a hill and the truck downshifted 2 gears and jumped into 4,000 RPMs. It was pretty dramatic. So I didn't think anything of it, but I don't know, a few miles later, the check engine light came on. Well, the thing is it has, I cleared the code because we bought a code reader. So I cleared the code and it hasn't happened again, which indicates that when the truck is under a load, in this case, we're going up a hill with a lawnmower in the back, and it wasn't getting enough oil into the valves. This solenoid provides oil into the valves to give it variable timing, whatever that is. So it happened again later when we were pulling out and going up at the hill at the same time. So under a load, it is struggling. Now these solenoids have a little screen at the bottom. They can get clogged up and they can just wear out. I looked it up today. They last until somewhere between 80,000 and 150,000 miles. Well, this has got 91,000 on it, so it's right in the time of, to wear out. So I've ordered some more and it's supposed to be here today. UPS is stuck over there because I track him on GPS. I mean, he's not 5 miles away, probably 3 miles. He's been over there all day, so I don't know. That happens. It always, if I make a video or I want to make a video about something that's on the UPS truck, he knows that. So he hangs out over there, I guess his girlfriend's house, I don't know. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start breaking this down and getting ready for him to arrive. So it's underneath this shroud. And there's only 2 bolts that we have to take up to get the shroud off. This one here, and then there's one here also. Don't know if you can see that one in the camera, but once I get to it, then we'll deal with it with the camera. Okay, the other thing that we have to take off is the oil cap. So we'll take that off, at least for a moment. We'll take out the dipstick. I don't know if we have to take that out, but I just find it easier if we do. Now we'll take out this last bolt here. It's more of a torque screw, but let's see if we can get it out with a screwdriver. I think we can. I have before. Okay, so now we can move this shroud back, and this shroud, and then this shroud we can just lift up. Now I'm going to put the oil cap back in just so I don't get any dirt into it. So here's the solenoids I was telling you about. One of them's here, and the other one's right across from it. They have different color connections, and you can see that this one's white here and this one's black, so I'm sure that when we get the replacements, we'll have to match up the colors. Now you'll notice maybe that my wiring harness here got chewed up by mice years ago. We were at the Grand Canyon camping, and we were traveling out of the Grand Canyon, and the truck just I mean, instantly had a problem. It was terrible, lost power, everything. So we pulled into this gas station / it was in the North Rim. It's kind of a grocery store, gas station, just whatever. and I taped this up. I am absolutely amazed how well that is held up. Now that I've touched it, it probably won't hold up anymore. I'll have to do it again. I'm just so, it's been years. I mean, I don't know, what, 6 years maybe? And that's held up so well. Okay, so the parts finally arrived. So I'm going to disconnect the negative off the battery, according to the everything I read. Okay, so I guess we'll go for it. Let's see how this connects. Okay, so now we'll remove the only bolt that's attached to it. And pops out just like that. So there is a bit of dirt right there. Take the screw out, the new screw. Okay, so now we're supposed to torque that screw to 71 inch-pounds, not foot-pounds, inch-pounds. So my torque wrench goes to 72. There's no one increments, just two every, 2, 4, 5, 6. Put the new bolt in. Okay, it clicked, so that's all I needed. So then we'll put our plug back in. Okay, so we'll do the next one now. Here's the other one. Okay, so now we'll torque it. There it went. And then we'll plug it in. Okay, so I'm gonna put the battery back on, then we're gonna start it. make sure everything went okay, and then I'll put the shroud back on. Okay, so I'm going to start it, and we'll see if we get any warning lights. No warning lights. So let's go out and make sure we don't have any leaks. No leaks there. No leaks there. All right, so we'll put the shroud back on. And then I have a tail light that I have to replace, but that shouldn't be near as hard. Okay, so I got the new tail light. I told you about this the other day, that the tail light just kind of came off. It just, you can see it broke down here, but everywhere else it just like it came unglued. So I ordered a new one off Amazon, and I'm kind of surprised how well built it is. The one at the auto parts store was $300, but this one was $30. So comes with wire harness and new lights. Okay, so I got to get underneath the truck to disconnect that wire harness, so I'm going to do that off camera. Okay, so now we'll put the new one on. Almost makes me want to get the other side, because this side's so pretty. Okay, so I guess that fixes everything. Well, not everything, but those two things. So we're gonna get Carolyn and take her for a test drive. So, hey, if you can click this up next box, it'll take you to a video on my other channel. Really appreciate it if you go check it out. So if I can inspire you to work on electronics on your car so you can live your dreams. Thanks for watching.